I didn't do this last night because I wanted to give you a chance to calm down. How are you, now that you've slept on it?
What are you talking about?
I'll be honest. I don't think you're the killer.
Huh?
You're giving us a false confession.
No, it's true. I kidnapped that witch, I took her to the warehouse, and
Put her on the table and pulled her eyeball out?
yes,
Why?
And the polar bear costume?
I bought it through mail order.
And you were the one wearing it?
Yes, that's right.
Why?
Date, the criminal has confessed. Arrest her immediately.
I don't think
You
it's
got
her.
to the top of Abyss acting like that?
I heard that she used to be an actress.
Sounds about right.
Why did you stab Oda?
Well,
You were in the polar bear costume, right?
Stabbed your
means you
own
stabbed
son?
it.
Yeah?
yes, I stabbed him with the knife I brought from home. I wasn't trying to hurt him.
But stabbing
He
hurts
me,
people.
And then it just...
Hi, Deez. Welcome on in. We're trying to figure out why she stabbed her son? Or why she's giving us a false confession. I don't know. Why did you kidnap Iris?
My son is under that witch's spell. Merchandise, concerts. She's bleeding him dry. I wanted to snap
She
him out
doesn't
of it.
get that
I wanted
money.
to save him.
The company gets the money, and she gets a percentage. Pennies on the dollar, my dude. The company's the one making the real money. Why did you take her eye? Did you eat it?
Because I just hated her so much. Killing her wasn't enough.
Yeah, you could have done worse. You could have taken both eyes. Why'd you only take one?
Because the world needs to see that witch die.
Just a quick question, Mayumi. Do you know anything about online streaming?
Explain to me how
I'm
you set it
not
up.
stupid. I might be old, but...
Could you explain it to me?
Yeah.
Huh?
Step by step. Just tell me what you did.
I can't explain it in words.
Yes, you can.
It's more like muscle memory. I was able to get it working after trying a few times, that's all.
Where did you get the laptop and the thing, huh?
I picked them out of the garbage.
Which garbage?
I don't remember. It's true, I planned the whole thing.
Uh-huh. I don't believe anything out of your mouth.
What do you know about the Cyclops killer? We call the criminal we're after the new Cyclops killer.
I know. They killed Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura.
That's right. Both corpses were found with their left eye pulled out. Same as Iris. This leads us to believe that the crimes were all committed by the same person. So this person in the polar bear costume, they are the new Cyclops killer. And you're telling me that person is you? You killed Shoko and Renju?
I don't
Yes,
believe.
I killed them.
Why are you lying?
I am not lying.
You do know that perjury is a crime, right?
I'm telling you, I'm not lying. I killed Shoko and Renju, and I tried to cut that demon witch in half.
I don't believe you. Why?
Isn't Renju Okiura the president of that awful company where the witch works?
Yeah, it's just
He's
a company.
just as responsible, using her to steal time and money from vulnerable kids. And I'm sure
What?
he was debaucherous and degenerate. That man is the root of all evil. That's why I killed him.
Why'd you kill Shoko?
Renju's ex-wife, right? I did it to get to him.
But the two divorced 4 years ago.
That doesn't doesn't matter. The bonds of matrimony are eternal.
That's
your opinion.
not true.
I don't think Renju felt the same way.
You are really starting to aggravate me. I answered your questions, so there.
You're pissing me off.
Well, I don't remember.
What do you mean you don't
I don't
remember?
remember. I have
Do you
dementia.
really think that lie is gonna work?
I have a memory disorder. I don't always remember everything. It's not my fault.
But you remember the cold storage warehouse.
There
Uh-huh.
are times I remember and times I don't remember. It changes.
Date, Mayumi is not lying about that in particular. There are circumstances that might cause selective memory. For whatever reason, her memory might not have been stored properly in her mind. This is not uncharacteristic for those suffering from dementia.
Date, there's no point in letting this go on. She's clearly lying.
Of course
You
she's
seemed
lying.
convinced earlier.
I was kidding. I don't think she's the killer.
I am the killer. I am.
Right now, we have to rely on hard evidence. The Odoroki Man chocolate that Mayumi bought was found at the warehouse.
If Mayumi was at the scene before Ota,
She may have seen the criminal's face.
You know what I'm going to say, right? Date, sync with her.
Oh, it's time to go into the sink zone.
Pewter, we're going to sync with Mayumi Matsushita. Prepare the machine.
Let's check out the flow chart. How's this going? Oh, that. There's a green route. Can I zoom in? Yes. There's a green route up there. There's a yellow route down here. And there's a purple one this way. Oh, that's blue. No, that looks more purple. Interesting. Where am I? Okay.
Well,
Is it broken?
What happened?
the sink machine isn't operating to capacity. Yesterday's sink, well, suffice to say, Ota and Date were not too compatible.
Yeah.
Compatible?
I'll give you the big picture. To get the synchronization working properly, I had to push the machine pretty hard. And now, it's not responding.
Oh, of
How
course
long will
it's
it take
not.
to fix?
16 hours, at least.
You've got 8.
But that's impossible.
So we can't sync yet, huh?
Fuck.
But we need to, or this investigation is going nowhere.
Date, I suggest we go to Matsushita Diner. We
Why?
may be able to find some clues.
Well,
Good
it sounds
idea.
like we've got time to spare. While we wait. I let them know that we're going to the diner and we're gonna
Peter,
solve some
we're
shit.
counting on you for those repairs. I'll be back in 6 hours.
But you said 8.
It's in 4.
Please, you have to give me at least 8.
That pewter. Always so humble. He'll have it done in 6.
More like 4.
Yeah, Pewter is just that kind of guy, you know?
Hey, this is a hostile work environment.
Oh my god. We literally just was like, no. No, fuck you. Oh my god.
Why would Mayumi lie?
She is probably protecting someone.
But who?
Surely you know by now.
Ota?
There is only one person Mayumi would want to protect that badly.
But also stab? What if the killer said that he was gonna come back for Ota if she didn't lie? and take the fall. This isn't Scorn. No, I was having quite some issues with Scorn. I was just playing poorly, and I'm like, you know what? We can't do this right now. I kept dying trying to fight things. How are you doing, Mike?
Does Mayumi think Ota is the killer?
Last night, Ota left Matsushita Diner with Iris. Mayumi saw the whole thing.
But Ota was stabbed in the stomach by the culprit.
Ironically enough, the reason why I switched to this was not because Scorn was scaring me, it's because I was getting angry. Because I kept dying. I got to the part where I was doing combat and I kept getting fucking wombo comboed and murdered, and I'm like, this is crazy. And so after like the 5th loop of the same area, I'm like, let's just not. Let's just walk away for today.
Does Mayumi not remember that?
No, that isn't quite it. It is possible that she thinks Ota is responsible for everything.
Everything?
She thinks Ota stabbed himself?
Yes.
Why would he do that?
Oh shit, he could have done that.
Before I explain, I would like to hear your thoughts.
What do you mean you fucked up? Aren't you already hired? Surely they would be like, it's okay to make a mistake. How bad was this mistake that you made? I don't think it could be that bad.
What do you think about the possibility that Ota is the new Cyclops killer?
Impossible.
Why?
Why can't Ota be the culprit? Iris had her eye taken out. He couldn't do that to her.
Iris had her left eye pulled out. Ota would never do that.
Have you considered that she pulled it out herself?
What?
Why would she do
Or even
that?
asked Ota to do it?
Why would she do
Perhaps
that?
She ordered him to.
Why? For what reason would you do that? Today was the last day of training and they needed to test my driving skills and you forgot your wallet. Listen, that's okay. It's an honest mistake. How many days of training were you doing? They're not gonna... Did they tell you that you could try again later?
In yesterday's Somnium, Ota and the polar bear.
That was just a dream. It doesn't necessarily reflect what happened in reality.
I guess. This.
The van was stolen while Iris was in the passenger seat. We know that whoever did it is the culprit we're looking for.
There is a chance that Iris was not in the passenger seat. She could have been driving.
How so?
But the fingerprints
Iris
aren't
could
on the
have taken
steering wheel.
herself and driven to the warehouse.
But you said their fingerprints were not
The
on the wheel.
forensics only found Ota's fingerprints on
Yeah.
the wheel.
That can be explained. It is possible that Iris covered her fingertips with
He's
her
probably
sleeves.
boring. He was probably boring. He was probably busy, not boring. Well, he's also... Your boss is also probably boring. But... I don't know why I said boring. But... They're probably busy. I meant to say busy.
In short, Ota and Iris are accomplices. This was all a performance.
I don't like
performance?
that. I don't... This is too intense of a
Iris
performance.
drove the Matsushita's van. Ota drove the station wagon. They went to the warehouse separately.
We need to see.
Then, they prepared the live stream. Iris anesthetized her left eye and removed it. Either that, or she asked Ota to extract it.
Why?
After that, Iris took her position on the table, and Ota donned the polar bear costume and started the saw. Consider this.
Uh-huh.
In the stream, Ota and the polar bear were never on screen at the same time.
That is true.
That means Ota went off camera, took off the costume, and then...
Came back,
Stay
maybe.
away from Tessa!
Perhaps Mayumi witnessed the entire event. It is also possible that Mayumi knew what the two were up to.
This is very
so she lied to
sus.
protect Ota.
This is all so very
But
sus.
this is only a theory.
Why would they do that?
Consider the possibility that Iris killed Shoko and Renju.
Then,
But why would she
this
do
whole
that?
thing was to get her off the suspects list.
It would work.
That's why she pulled out her eye and had Ota stab himself. It makes it look like there's another criminal involved.
I will repeat myself in saying that this is only a theory.
Just a game theory.
It is one of many possibilities.
It's possible, but I don't think it's very likely. They wouldn't go that far just to avoid suspicion.
If anything,
Date,
can't you call
you
them?
must consider the mental state of the serial killer. Shoko and Renju were both exposed and displayed. And they both had their left eye removed while they were still alive. Whoever our killer is, it is clear that they are sociopathic or even psychotic.
Yeah.
We can't rule anything out.
Hopefully they get back to you, May. I doubt that they... It's such a simple thing. It's such a simple thing. I don't think why they would do that. You know?
Ota, why are you...
Why did you arrest Mom? You said you were gonna clear her! Why?
No. No. Do not. No big pee for Ota. Ota does not have big pee. He does not have big pee energy. You do, Mass. How you doing? That just got quite an interesting look going on. I love it. That's the picture frame with the family photo. That's some soy sauce. Interesting. Yeah, it's the kitchen. Alright. Are you worried?
Of course I am. That's my mom. What son wouldn't be worried about his mom? When I was in the hospital, the police came to me. They told me that my mom confessed. I couldn't believe it, so I went to the police station. But because she was under investigation, they wouldn't let me see her.
Hello.
After that, I didn't feel like going
Matt.
back to the hospital. That's why I'm here.
You asked me why your mom was arrested earlier, but she isn't under arrest.
What?
I spoke with her as part of my investigation, yes. But as a source of valuable information, not as a suspect. Mayumi confessed, but it's highly likely that she's lying. So we haven't issued a warrant for her arrest.
That's what I've been saying! Mom didn't do it, she's innocent!
Word is going around. Maybe Iris was the one who killed Shoko and Renju. And you and her planned this warehouse incident to get her off our suspects list.
No way! Tessa had her eye.
She could have pulled it out herself, or asked you to do it.
You're kidding me, right? Do you really think I would do that? I was fighting for my life against the criminal!
That wasn't caught on camera, though. Neither was the part where you got stabbed.
You're saying that I stabbed myself?
It's possible.
Wouldn't be
Listen.
the first time you faked something, would it, Ota?
Ooh. Did you? Did you do it?
I'm telling you, I didn't!
I don't
Then why is
know.
Mayumi protecting you?
Mom is protecting me?
Who else
Your
would she
mother
be?
is stubborn. She's lying to us because she's protecting someone. The only person I can think of would be you.
Why?
Apparently, she thinks that you're the criminal.
Why would she think that?
I don't know.
Your guess is as good as mine.
This is interesting.
Got
I
any
want to know
ideas?
who's the killer. Never would I
Maybe
thought that
because of
she'd
her
be it.
condition. Mom has dementia. Maybe her memory is just mixed up. Everything is my
Did Walmart
fault.
ass Ketchup
It's
do?
because
A
of me
lot.
that
He did a
Mom
lot.
has- I know how it looks now, but back in the day, the diner was doing pretty good. You know Bloom Park is close by here, right?
Yeah. So he may have staged something with an internet idol and made it look like she was about to be murdered after having her eye pulled out and then almost sawed in half. And now supposedly, like, who else would his mom be protecting?
People who visited the park would stop here a lot. But ever since
Like,
the
it makes no
explosion
sense.
8 years ago,
The chemical plant accident?
yeah, we're just barely outside of the restricted area, but because Bloom Park closed, the number of customers dropped by a lot. The diner didn't last much longer. When this place closed, Dad started working at a Chinese restaurant chain during the day, and he was a security guard and traffic cop at night. Mom worked as a janitor. They were both working hard and barely got any sleep.
And you?
I was just a high school student at the time. I was such a dumbass. I thought it was totally normal to have both parents working, so I didn't even get a part-time job. And they bought me a PC and Idol concert tickets. I had it good, but we were drowning in debt. There's a loan on the house and the diner.
I told you
Mom
they
and
were
Dad
too
didn't
broke
let
to
this place
hire a
go.
place.
There are too many memories here to give it up. So they slaved day and night to keep it open. They worked and worked and worked. Thanks to them, I was even able to go to a good university, but right after I started, Dad,
Passed away?
yeah, he had a heart attack. From overwork. But even then, I didn't get it, you know? I didn't appreciate how hard they worked for me. Even when I
Oh.
wasn't taking college seriously and getting bad grades, my mom didn't say a thing. She just smiled and told me that it was okay, even when I told her I was going to drop out. Mom, I'm thinking of dropping out of college.
What? Why do you want to do that, Ota?
I decided that I'm going to become a writer.
Wow, a writer. Well, that's a good goal to have. But you really should finish college. You worked so hard to get in.
You don't understand, Mom. A writer has to put all of their time into their creativity. I won't have time to go to classes. Plus, I'm friends with the editor of a publishing company. I'm definitely going to have my first book published.
Is that right? Well, Ota, if you say so, I won't stop you. Do what makes you happy. You'll turn out just fine. I know you can do it. And no matter what happens, Mom will always be on your side, okay? Forever and ever, I'll always support you, Ota.
This is sad. This is more sad than anything. Before I was just mad that I kept getting deleted by these weird monsters, and now I'm just upset.
Yeah, how do you guess? It was really just a few texts back and forth. I was thrilled. I thought I could make it as a writer because of that.
Oh,
But-
buddy.
It's impossible. I know there's no way I can be a writer.
No, you definitely could.
I've never even finished writing a novel. Not even once. I always give up after the first 5,000 words. To even apply for the amateurs contest, you have to submit 10 times that. But Mom, she kept supporting me.
When did the
Not
illness
long
start?
After I quit college, Mom was always smiling at me. But I think she was starting to slip mentally. One day.
Oh, what's wrong, Ota? Do you have the day off from school?
Are you being sarcastic?
Oh, right. You don't attend anymore. Oopsie, I totally forgot.
How can you forget your own son's career choice?
No.
Sorry. Anyway, are you hungry? You haven't eaten anything since this morning, have you?
Are you kidding?
What?
I ate breakfast and lunch already.
Oh, did you? By the way, Ota, what's living at the dorms like?
Why are you making fun of me?
I'm not teasing you, honey.
Don't fuck with me!
Whoa. No need to get that intense about it. What the hell? Why on earth were you so aggressive about that?
Mom got sick because I'm such a piece of shit. I was only thinking about myself.
No, but you
didn't
are a
take
piece of
care
shit.
her. I was so stupid. I didn't realize she was sick. I thought she was messing with me. I was so cruel to her for no reason. And she got worse and worse.
Oh.
What's that picture?
It's the family photo, isn't it? Yeah.
Looking at this photo reminds me. One time, when I was a kid, I said something really bad to Mom and Dad. And they scolded me for it. And it's not like it was an apology or anything, but Dad and I gave her a Mother's Day gift. My mom was so happy that she cried. That's what this photo is from.
Oh.
Why did it turn out like this? I'm such a bad son.
Rests his hand on his shoulder. You are.
Hey, Iba.
What is it?
I don't like Ota one bit.
Well, I don't
But
either.
I can't imagine that this guy's the criminal.
Why is that?
Hearing his story made me think that he's not such a bad guy.
Your presumption is illogical.
Human beings are illogical.
Your presumption is
We're
illogical.
not like
You just
AI.
said a
We
lot
can't
of
be
stuff.
logical all the time. But we make up for it in one very important way.
What is that?
Intuition.
Do you find that useful?
At times.
This is sad, guys.
Iba,
This is just
let's go
sad.
back to the cold storage warehouse. We might be missing something.
Understood.
I'm just gonna leave you to be sad here by yourself. Okay, bye. Oh, that was really upsetting. Oh, that was a really sad story.